Beloved soul, welcome to my channel. It's Encoding Shamanic Peacemaker. So you guys, today we have a reading called Can I Count on Them? Can I count on them? Like, are they worth every word they say? Can I trust them, right? Because to be able to trust someone in a relationship, that is well, the basis of a long-lasting relationship. If you don't have trust, then you don't have intimacy. You don't have real intimacy. You can't really let go with a person if you don't trust them, right? So this is what we're going to talk about today. And Spirit wanted me to, well, pull some feathers and a fossil today. So let's see. I feel like the energy is, are they gonna fly away or are they gonna stay? Can you trust them? All right, so the first one is this beautiful fossil here. Yeah. I feel like you can see the arm of an octopus inside it. So this is millions of years old. Yeah. And this is only like, I think, a small year old. This is the swan of a feather. I found it by the lake. So I really like to find these beautiful feathers from swans. So it's a bit younger than this one. And then we have this beautiful one here as well. I don't know the English name for this bird actually, but I'm sure you recognize it, right? This is very beautiful, and it's also a feather that has well fallen off and been found on the ground. All right, so you can choose between these three. Go to your heart. If it feels calm and nice, then it's probably your reading. All right, so you guys, well, I'll see you in your reading. So this is going to be your reading if you chose this beautiful fossil up here. I'll put it like that because now we're going to be asking about the Divine Masculine energy here. These are actually also my cards. They're called Divine Masculine Archetypes and Behavior. You can find them in the description box below if you like them and you want them, right? Actually, I have 6 card decks, and there's also a description where you can see them all being unboxed. And I show what's inside of each of my decks, all right? So in the link below. Anyway, let's pull in your person's energy now. This person and their energy. For the group that chose this first fossil, this one sticking to my hand, Knight and Shining Armor, and offer new life, inspiration, opportunity, passionate love, sweeping you off your feet, what you've always hoped for. Okay, so I feel like these cards are wanting to, and happy soul. It's sort of like jumping out here. Abundant, content, lucky, positive, humoristic, lighthearted, prosper everywhere. All right, and I want to take this one, the nerd. All right, so IQ, genius, intelligent, lame, analytical, inventor, secret techniques, knowledge seeker. All right, I actually already do feel and sense that you can trust this person, and builder. All right, so creative, new habits, stability, action, strong, vital force, applying a foundation. All right, so well, I really like this energy. I really like this energy. In the bottom we have henpecked man, under control, weak follower, servant, foot soldier, martyr, self-destructor. So they could have a tendency of, well, allowing themselves to be under control, and this could be a person that is controlling them or being narcissistic around them. Just if that resonates. And in the top we have ecstatic, success, a spark of happiness, pricing, effect, excitement on cloud 9. When you get that feeling, I just want to take that one, because I feel like it's when they're with you. It's when they're with you. So these cards are like, you know, telling us that this person is someone very creative. I feel like they are very creative, and they are definitely they're both intellectual. That means that they are clever. I'm hearing they're clever, but they're also curious, and they're also curious to learn more and to create stuff along the way. And they're not afraid of, well, being I feel like so they can read a book and they can build something. So they can do a lot of things. That's what's coming in here. And as long as it's something that they're really interested in and they want to learn how to do, then they're like picking up whatever it is that needs to be done here. All right? Because they have this energy inside of being a happy soul and being ecstatic about creativity and stuff in their life, I feel like. Okay? And they're like, you know what? Well, if I can think it, if I can read about it, if I can imagine it, I can build it. I can do whatever I want. So that's an energy coming in here. And I feel like, yeah, this is a good person. This is a good person. You can trust them. You can trust them. And I'm also hearing that you have known them for millions of years. Perhaps you're some of the first souls ever created. When I'm holding this fossil, I'm just feeling that spark of life. Like both of you have these very, very old souls. I really love that energy. Okay. Okay, so let's see what to do now, what you want, Spirit. Can you count on them? I'm doing the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, so an energy is coming in that you, since you are drawn to this reading, you have been doubting a little bit. Okay. So of course, there is something. There is something. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So we're doing the wisdom of the oracle here, just to see. Can you count on this person? All that glitters. All right. So look at the masks on this one. So they have been, well, not sharing their true, self, I'm getting. They have been hiding a little bit. So they're like, perhaps they always like put on a happy face or put on some kind of mask, like, oh yeah, everything's gonna be good. It's all good. And you're like, but how are you feeling? And put that mask away so I can actually see you. And and then we have Yang coming in here. So they're coming in to hand you something and give you something, and this is a new beginning, and that the mask energy comes in with the masculine energy here, right? And it's a typical masculine energy because so many masculines are wearing masks, right? They're sort of putting on a face. They're sort of portraying to be something else other than they are, and when they're alone and with themselves, and just so that could be something about this person here. Okay. So can you count on this person? Can you count on this one? I feel like this is why you have been doubting a little bit, because it's like, is this just are you just showing me your surface, or is it real? Is your offer real? Is your love for me real? Okay. And yin, we have yin just next to yang. Yeah. So this person have been feeling it. They know that you guys are soulmates. And then we have in the bottom, truth be told, and the mask is being pulled down. You see? I love this. I love these 4 cards. And then in the bottom we have poised. Finally. Finally you are, showing me who you are. I love it. I love it. Okay, so and this could have something to do with, because I'm seeing now orphaned and regeneration. What I'm getting here is this person has felt like they had to put on a mask their entire life, right? So, and they've really tried to make someone proud. I'm hearing perhaps their father. And, and when they met you, well, they had to, reset, what you call it. Well, they had to change their focus within, because I feel like you sort of perhaps have catalyzed them to, well, find the courage within to say, you know what, this is who I am, and this is what I want. So, and that's what happens in relationships, right? And especially when we meet the yin to our yang, this is a twin flame we have here on this table. It is a twin flame. Yeah, you brought them a leg up. That's what I'm getting here. Because they started regenerating, they started to recalibrating, like you recalibrate a computer, right? You shut it down completely and then you turn it on again. And you were like that leg up for them. Your energy was enforcing it and helping them. And I don't think it was deliberate of you. It was just, well, something that happened naturally because of the soul that you are to each other. You are one soul. Okay? And then this one just fell out, serendipity. Like, you're reaching for your luck and you are finding it. It's coming down. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, I really love it. I love it so much. And higher power here. Okay, so this relationship came from God. It just came from God, so that each of you could learn and I feel like reset your inner view upon yourself. And you're doing this through each other, right? And flexible. And I'm getting that well, I feel like this is you, and you're gonna have to be a little flexible with them, because they are the one who's been wearing the mask most tightly. Okay, so sometimes you're gonna have to wait, because this is time for a nap, and just wait for them. All right, they're gonna come back. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so and it can feel a little frustrating. In the top we have loyal heart. So, well, this is your soulmate. It's a twin flame, sorry. It is your twin flame. All right, so okay. All right, so let's see what else. What are we gonna do? Should we do some love ink? I feel like we should do some love ink. I'm hearing it. All right, so these are actually also my cards. You can also get them in the description box below. Love Ink, a Lover's Oracle card. Here we have Comfort Zone and Soulmate. Yeah, so yeah. So they might have been making excuses about having to work a lot, and in reality, has been because they actually needed to work on, well, regenerating their soul so they could come in correct, right? When the stars align, they have been saying, you know, like, let's do it when the stars align, perhaps, then we will be ready, both of us. And that has made you a little unsure, right, about this. And they were unsure, and then you were unsure. You were like, I don't know, but Kiss Me comes in. So perhaps you kissed them a lot. Perhaps you you have kissed them a lot. Action. So they will come in. I'm getting. Perhaps when you have that first kiss, with them, then, you know, that's what it's going to take for them. It's like, oh, I want to do that again. I want to do that again. And, you know, and then we have misunderstanding. So, you know, perhaps they come in again, and you recognize that, well, you have been, you know, misunderstanding each other. All right, you just misunderstood each other. All right, so a message is coming, and I miss you. So they will be saying, calling you and saying, you know what, I think this was a misunderstanding. I didn't mean to make you feel like that. I always did love you, actually. I've missed you so much. I really want to be with you, and you can certainly count on me. I'm coming for you. I'm taking you out, or I'm just coming for you. I want to be with you. I want to have a life with you, whatever, you know. Yeah. So I'm really getting, this is like, I remember your relationship, right? It's like, you know me, I know you, we are meant to be together. It's like, yeah. So this is going to be your reading if you chose the swan feather. All right, so, well, I can't wait to see what the swan will bring us. All right, so let's start off with these cards. They're called the Divine Masculine Archetypes and Behavior. These are my card deck. So I do have actually 6 card decks. So if you want to see them, you can go to the description box, and there's a link for where you can actually watch them, and where you can actually buy them. All right, so let's connect with this person's energy. I want to know your person, the group that chose the swan feather, their person's energy. All right, we have Unawakened Man and the Healer. A person's energy, please, Spirit. God complex. Okay. Naive guy. No, that was not it. And clown. Oh my God. All right. So, let's talk about it. Unawakened man, unaware, staying back, not learning, focus on the wrong things, can't see the forest for the trees. So this person could be a doctor, someone who has to do with other humans and who cures them, or is a physician, or a therapist, or someone who is, I feel like sometimes they can act as a clown to heal someone, you know, like to make things better. Like, you know, that kind of person that is always joking or something like that, and then and I feel like perhaps it's because they lack, I mean, for some of them, they might lack a little bit of intelligence, or perhaps they are dyslexic. I'm hearing that for some of you. It's just for some of you, right? But this person is sort of insecure, intellectually insecure. So they could actually sort of, joke themselves out of it. Okay, so for some of you, this person is a doctor. For some of them, they're like a little bit, I see two different energies here, right? They could be a doctor who is like very, very sure on themselves, has a huge ego, or they could be like a naive guy who's like a little clownish and likes to act weird and stuff like that. But still they are very, steadfast on how it's their way or the highway energy, and then they joke about it or something like that. But this person is, a little bit stuck, all right? So there is a little bit unawakened, and that means not as deep as they could be, regarding understanding feelings and understanding spirituality and understanding, life's deep journey and stuff like that. So yeah, and you can sort of miss that by being too intellectual and too like steadfast and I'm a doctor or something like that, or I'm just joke about it and try to be funny and to cover up the fact that you're not intellectual. So anyway, let's move on here. I'm doing the wisdom of the oracle. I'm not getting here what can I count on from them, because, or a little bit actually, I'm not sure that this, energy is, you can trust it very well. All right, we get all that glitters again. It was the first one, the first card in the first reading, but this is nothing like the first reading actually. So it's like I'm all up in my ego, and everything has to look great, and either we are presenting ourselves in a impressive way, or we are making people sort of laugh, and then we don't talk about it, it's like ha ha ha, and then that's fine, So I want to know, what can you count on this person? Can you count on this person? I want to know. Chop wood and building blocks. And why? And to be fair and happy. All right, so the energy that comes in here is there's a long way to go here, and you're gonna have to look for it. It's like you're gonna have to wait for it, and something is not really coming. That energy is not really coming. All right, and you're like, why? You're asking, what should I do here? And why can't I, trust this person? I feel like I can't trust this person. Okay, so and you just want a relationship that is fair to you and to them and to, both of you, right? You want knowledge of it. So and you want to feel like you're happy with this person, but your person is always, I feel like this mask and this happy energy comes in, you know, you're wearing the mask and you sort of joking and seem like everything is good and everything is fine, we're so happy, and well in your energy you're still waiting for them to, well, finish, you know, the house on this foundation here, and they're not. And it's hard work I'm getting. It's just hard work. Okay. So can you count on them? Can you count on them? So time for a nap. That is, you know, I just, you know, I'm just like, I'm tired of waiting for the answers because this is not what I have been looking for. I'm hearing. All right, so and then we get this card number 3, Between Worlds. And what I'm getting here is you're on your way out. Because, well, there are no answers in the gray zone. There is no happiness in the gray zone, and you want to be happy. So you're taking care of yourself. Card number 3 is the Empress energy also in the tarot, right? So you're sort of, you know what, I'm tired of laughing and, you know, acting like everything is great all the time when it's really not. It's like I can't feel you. You're just not awakening together with me. And I want to awaken. I want to reach that high frequency that I was meant to be, you know, and they want to stay. They want to stay down there in the low frequency. All right, so this is what I am getting. All right, so let's do some card. These are also my cards. Love Ink, I call them. Love Incorporated. All right, so let's see. What can I count on from them? What can you count on from them? Well, that you're different. In this case, I feel like it's your values, it's your wishes, it's like your personalities. It's like the depth of your souls are different. You're just not reaching it, and then arguing. So you could have been arguing with this person a lot, or you could have been arguing inside of yourself about this, like, should I just leave, right? And well, they're hiding feelings. Perhaps they're not good at actually understanding or knowing about feelings. You know, some guys, girls, but especially men, I had met them. I had been actually married to one. He said, perhaps I don't have feelings. Perhaps I don't have any feelings. So this was a personal thing, but I was like, of course you have feelings. It's a matter of, do you want to know about them? Do you want to contact your feelings, right? And he was like, I don't think I have any. And then they're like, well, I'll try, and they'll come out with a desperate attempt. But you know, it doesn't come from the deepest place in their soul, because they have actually not been able to reach their feelings at all. Okay. And so that's like thanks but no thanks, you know. Come back when you get older, when you mature yourself, right? And so they're pretending all the time. They're building glass castles, like, well, everybody come and see what I built, or come and see what we did, or come and see whatever. And everybody's like, wow, you did that. And you're like, yeah, but if you knew what things really are like, you know, it's just, you wouldn't be impressed. You wouldn't be that impressed at all. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can. This person is trying. They really want to be someone you can count on, and they come back and, you know, come with an apology. And I feel like perhaps this person is just too unawakened to actually come in correct. They're just not able to, I'm getting. And you're like, why don't you come in correct? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, I'm sorry, you know, I'm trying. I really am trying. But I really, really, truly don't understand what you are saying. I really, truly don't get exactly what it is that you're trying to tell me. Because they're unawakened. All right, so yeah, I just feel like here we have a new approach. Think about things differently. So you got to figure out what it is that you want here. What is it that you want? Is it an unawakened man, or do you really want someone who can, you know, well, be with you, right? Because I'm getting here that they're not sort of learning anything. They're not, I don't know if they're not willing to learn. I think they probably are willing to learn, but they can't. They just can't, I think. So and then we get friends. And I feel like this is where perhaps then we should just be friends, you know, because I'm not looking for someone like you. I'm looking for, well, something else, because you get uncertain manifestation here. And it's like, this is not what I manifested. You are not what I manifested. I want someone that I can count on. All right. And player comes in, so they could be, you know, the player doesn't have to have other relationships. They can, but I feel like they're playing with the clown energy. They're like all over the place, shape-shifting and trying to impress and trying to impress, and you're like, yeah, but stop. Can you please stop? Because it's just annoying. It's just so annoying. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. So okay, but all you can get out of them is forgive me again, an apology, and forgive me again. So I feel like this will never change. This it's just never gonna change. And then, like, very innocently, they're going to be like, oh, please pick me, you know, and well, and what you really don't want is someone who is perhaps playing the victim a lot here, and then yeah, unsure. So it's like you are unsure about this, and I feel like you're also unhappy. These cards are you. You're unsure and you're unhappy about it. You're just not trusting, and there we go, you know. If you're not trusting them, well, then you can't count on them, right? Because they're not trustworthy at all here, right? So well, yeah, and then we get so close but yet so far. Okay, so well, this is not going to work out. If you ask these cards here, can you count on them? You really can't, I feel like. Perhaps, yeah, perhaps you in a practical way you can count on them, but in a heart way, in a soul way, well, you guys are not aligning. Okay, so this is what I had for you. No, we're doing some divine timing cards. Let's see if when something happens here. And we get, don't wait, move on, and when the stars align. So when the stars align, then you will be ready to move on. Okay. I feel like I shouldn't take any more cards here. Yeah, I'm not supposed to take any more. It's really clear, this one, right? Don't wait, move on. So let this person go. And it's like when the stars align, you will get to a point where you are finally ready to say, you know what, I think, yeah, we should go our separate ways, I'm hearing. Okay, so this is what I had for you, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I really hope to see you next time. All right, so and don't forget to hit the bell button so you won't miss my readings. That way you connect much better with the energy here on my table, because in some way you sort of commit to my energy, and then it becomes a much better experience for you when you see my readings. All right, so you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. So this is going to be your reading if you chose the third feather here. And if you can hear my cat, he's scratching his little tree. That's if there is a weird noise. All right, so we're going to be talking about can you count on from them, right? Can you count on them? So we're using the divine masculine archetypes and behavior. These are my cards. You can find them in the description box below if you want them. I actually did 6 different card decks, so sometimes I use them in my readings, not all the time, but today I felt like I had to do it. I just do what Spirit says, right? So let's pull in your person's energy. Those of you who chose the third feather, I want their person's energy. Hasta la vista. Okay, and unavailable and thief. Oh my God, and walking away and ghost. Oh, ooh, ouch. Ouch, my God. And then we have rule breaker. Okay, so and for some of you, we also have struggling musician, and if that resonates with some of you, all right, it could be for some of you. All right, so well, this person is most definitely really, really scared of being in this or any relationship. Perhaps they're not used to being in a relationship. They haven't been in one for a very long time. They are not returning your phone calls. They are just, ghosting you all the time. And definitely they have some sort of a comfort zone they just dive into, and they just disappear. I'm just kidding. They disappear. And this person is like, perhaps they've always been alone for most of their life. So they're like, well, my rules apply here, and I'm not wanting to be with anyone. I'm wanting to be independent, and but they definitely could have stolen your heart a lot here. Okay, and not telling you their feelings. They haven't been sharing anything, I'm hearing. Okay, so let's see. I'm using the wisdom of the oracle now. So what can you count on from them? What can you count on from this person? So I'm watching your feather, and I want to know about your person here. Deep knowing. Okay, we have to clarify this one, don't you think? And poised. Okay, so I feel like perhaps you could have spooked them a little bit, because their feelings for you might be stronger than they allow themselves to actually articulate. And we get here and now, and I want to focus on here and now. Two different, so the past and the future. So you don't co-align with your with their past. If they see you in their future, well, you don't co-align with the life that they have been living up until now, their comfort zone. Okay, but they're like, whenever they see you, they're like, wow, my God, and then they run away as fast as they came in, because you scare the hell out of them. I'm kidding here, because there is a deep knowing inside of their soul here that, well, you could have been destined for them. Okay, you could have been destined for them. But there are actually the never-ending story comes out, and they are continuing their thoughts, the thoughts that they have been having forever and ever. Like, I will never meet anyone that fits my life. My relationships always, you know, well, don't work out. So it's, you know, going like this in their mind. They're saying it's impossible. It's just not impossible. This is not for me. This is not for you. But loyal heart comes out here. And the thinker is like, oh, what the hell? What the hell? I don't know what to do now. Okay, because I really want to come for you to the sea here. I want to hide, I want to run away, but I also want to come towards you. And I want to be fair to you. I have to figure out a balance here on how to come in correct. I don't know. Okay. But they're not showing themselves. All that glitters here, they're not showing themselves to you. But when they're with you, well, you make them feel so happy, and you feel like home to them. You feel like home to them. And also, you make them feel that they want to run home and hide. So it's a little, this is very dualistic, but here we have in the bottom the tribe. And truth be told, all right, so I definitely do see that, well, they can't, well, let you go, because you are part of their soul tribe. All right, so, and then we have soulmates in the top here, and truth be told. So at one point they will have to get honest with themselves and you, okay? Because you are definitely soulmates, okay? And and I'm hearing with the chopped wood here that they will be having to, will chop some things out of their consciousness, or their, well, their inner rule setting to be with you. And I feel like they want to build on this, okay? And they're trying to figure out how to do it the right way. All right, so let's do some love ink cards. These are also my cards. So well, let's see. What can I count on from them? Can I count on them? Can I count on from them? Definitely that you have a friendship with them. Because this is as far as they have gotten, come around to. And then you're like, Can't we just be lovers? I feel so abandoned all the time by you. It's so annoying. Waiting for you is terrible. Divine timing sucks. Like, really, it really sucks. And they're like, they will say, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm trying to take a new approach here. I really am trying to take a new approach. So what's that new approach, please? Can you count on this person? Well, we have action and different. Okay, so a lot about each other is going to feel like you're different from each other. You're opposites that are attracting, but they will at one point take some kind of action. Once they're done arguing with themselves about it. Okay, and then we have actually sacred union and twin flame. All right, so most definitely this is a runner chaser energy here. My God, this person of yours have been running like hell, and you could have been chasing them like hell, right? And none of them, you have been, you know, talking about your real feelings for each other, because in the beginning of a twin flame relationships, it's like really, really uncomfortable to put words onto the feelings that you have when you meet your own soul, right? You are more mirroring each other, and you know, being together telepathically or on the other side of the veil. You know, you have a relationship in the 5th dimension but not on the 3rd dimension, so it's better when you are in the 5th dimension and you can, you know, hook up. And then we have a new beginning, so things are going to change here. All right, and I want to know, how are they going to change? I snatched him and growing old together. So at one point, I feel like this person is going to take off their mask completely and come in a completely different way than you have ever seen before. Okay, so most definitely, perhaps this is what we needed to have, right? I miss you, and release, and happy family and free love. All right, so so what is actually coming in here is, they are, you know, taking off the mask, releasing, you know, whatever it was that held them back, right? You sort of, I feel like, butter them up, I'm hearing, so they can come in correct, and they can start trusting you, and then they will tell you the truth, okay? And because they know that they can actually be free when they're with you, because you know their soul. You are their twin. You know their soul. And no one they will ever meet or have ever met will ever be able to set them free within a relationship as you do, because you are their twin. Wow, what a crazy reading. My God, this is really, really gorgeous. I feel like a person is trying right now. So we came from all the hasta la vista and ghosting and stuff like that to actually being your twin flame. So this is actually a very powerful reading. So can you count on them? Definitely, you can count on them. They are you. They are your soul. Okay, so when we're doing the divine timing now here, these are also my cards. For some reason, Spirit wanted me to use a lot of my cards today. Yeah, so, my God, this person has been so much up in their head. So when is this person actually coming in? We have November and September. and 7 weeks. Yeah, so I feel like something is, well, beginning to happen here and in summer. Right now we are in July, so or August, so it's like starting from now on I'm getting here. I'm also getting December, so we have, well, it's the wrong way, but this September, November, December, yeah, I mean, of course we have October, but we is, so you know, it's like happening this fall and into the winter, I'm hearing. Okay, you could have met in June. I just saw June. You could have a surprise is coming soon, and very soon, and July. All right, stand back. You could be preventing the energy to unfold, allow divine timing to work its magic. And spring, you could have met in spring, or you can meet in spring. It's a timeless reading, right? So yeah, so I really am getting that for some of you this is already happening or will happen next, right? And within the next couple of months it's like unfolding, right? So and this is a relationship that needs time. That's what I'm hearing. This person needs time and you need time. And the moment you stop, you know, chasing them, they will come in. That's why you get the card stand back. You could be preventing the energy to unfold. Allow divine timing to do its magic, all right? Then, when you let go, a surprise is coming. Soon. Very soon. Okay? All right, so this is what I had for you. Wow, wild reading, I think. Yeah, crazy. All right, so well, you guys, don't forget to hit the bell button here so you can connect to my table and my energies here. Then your readings will actually get much better for you because you sort of in a way said yes to my readings by hitting that bell button, and so you are available to my energy and to my guides and to my crystals and whatever I have around here. All right, so so I hope you do that, and you guys, thank you so much for watching. It was a joy. All right, I'll just see you next time. All right, take care.